Hey everybody, welcome back to the Rock on Island Cherry Guide series. Today we're going to be tackling the Underbrush, but I wanted to clear up something from last time that's going to be pretty relevant for this next level. So last time we did the spiral, and I sort of had a offhand comment that when we had this set up, at the end of the round I mentioned, oh hey, I could have greeted out another chicken there. And that may have been a little confusing because we only had 6 money, and you'll notice chickens cost 10. So what could I have meant there? So the way the end of a round works is it's actually split into 3 phases. Phase 1 is sort of a grace period where you can spend any money before your income happens, which is phase 2. And that can be nice if you were to otherwise go over the cap. Spending that money can sort of make sure it's not wasted. In phase 2, you get +5 income for each of your chickens, and then some set amount depending on the level from your cave. And then in phase 3, your chickens will get cooked. So you can actually do a thing where you build a chicken or a fire during phase 2 using the money from phase 2. And then ensure that a chicken that otherwise would not have been cooked in phase 3 gets cooked in phase 3, and sort of squeak out an extra 20 money that way. So I'm going to quickly show what that looks like since it's going to be pretty relevant to our next map here. So we're going to do everything exactly the same as we did, only I'm going to be a little bit greedy here. I'm going to make sure I don't kill this last guy, mostly so that my positioning is going to make building a chicken a bit easier. And there's 2 things to note here. The first is that the chicken was cooked. We did not get the +5 for it. That's because we were doing it during that second phase. And if we go ahead and sell everything and buy the same stuff we bought last time, we have an extra 20 money, which at the end of this round is going to turn into 60 money that we didn't have before, so it sort of accelerates. The other thing to notice is that because we didn't get that +5, it actually would have been optimal to start double chicken and 1 fire, and then come by and build and then build this fire here, and that would have netted us an extra 5 money. So we're going to use that to our advantage here. In Underbrush. Start on this one can be a little bit rough. If you're not using this technique, I usually do a thing where I start double chicken on round 1, and then in round 2 I sell one of my chickens, upgrade my weapon, and then make this guy a spear guy. So if you're struggling with this technique, you might give that a try. So we're going to go ahead and throw down a chicken and a fire, and then we're going to go ahead and clean this up and throw down another fire here, is the plan. So let's go ahead and do wave 1 here. That caveman is actually going to help quite a bit. It is, I believe, possible to do it without him, but it can be a little bit tricky, so this is just way more consistent. Okay, throw down the fire. We did get the +5 from the chicken since it existed at the start of phase 2, and we also get the cooked chicken. So now we're going to go ahead and upgrade our weapon. Go ahead and upgrade you a spear guy for consistency, and cook another chicken. Our economy is booming. At least for round 2. And we can potentially greed out another chicken here. Oh. 2. Ah, didn't quite get it. That's okay. Alright, we're going to want our throw speed up for the cats. Go ahead and sell that. This one's going to sort of cook on its own next round, so let's go ahead and cook up another one. And so we don't really need the fire there yet. We'll go ahead and just throw down a regular chicken. Go ahead and greed a little bit. Could have greeded even more by throwing down another one. That's okay. Our economy is going to be pretty busted after this turn. Go ahead and sell this guy. And I believe you can do this wave without another weapon upgrade, but since our economy is so far ahead, I'm just going to grab a damage up. And continue our econ game here. Right as the last one comes through, we're able to clean that up. And a little bit of greed never hurt anybody. And I don't know if we could be that greedy. That's okay. Whoops. Caveman, that's fine. We're going to build one there eventually. Trying to throw down a chicken. So the fire doesn't matter this round, so I'm just going to go ahead and ignore that. Get our last weapon upgrade. And let's start throwing down some cavemen. Dig that up. There are flyers on this map, which I believe up until this point we haven't seen. The way flyers work is they're going to take a direct route to our base. They're not going to follow this like little route here. So we're going to want bow guys. Bow guys are great against flyers for a couple different reasons. I believe they might do bonus damage. Don't quote me on that. But one of the really nice things that they do is they can actually fire over these. Like, you'll notice that we can't, and a lot of towers can't fire over this like dense tree coverage or whatever it's supposed to be, the jungle. However, bow guys can actually fire and kill things on top of those. And the flyers will fly on top of these. So we're actually going to build a couple different bow guys here. And then we'll just set up like a tar fire combo on the other one. Sorry if I'm over-explaining. At this point, we should be pretty busted, though. We can throw down a few more dudes. There we go. Just to spend that money. Might even make a bow guy. The cats come now. A little bit of greed. Just a little bit. Alright, now we're going to want that fire there. If we've fully upgraded, and now we just fill in the map. Let's make bow guy. Eventually we might want some bow guys here for the flyers. Sell these. Keep thinking I had more money than I do. Alright, let's make you a bow guy. Make you a spear guy. Maybe throw down like some more tar. Alright, we may be at the point where we don't really need to fire in anymore. So we'll just start spending money. Alright, still no flyers. Oops. Whatever. Wasted a little bit. We're far enough ahead that it doesn't matter. Maybe a wheel guy here. And another bow, just to be extra sure when the flyers show up that we can take them. Maybe another fire guy. And something up there. Alright, pretty soon we're actually going to have to start selling some of our economy. Since we're running out of room. What the heck, more fire. Another wheel guy here. Alright, it is the flyer round. I think they go pretty easy on you with this round just because there's not many of them. So our bow guys should be able to handle everything pretty easily. We are pretty busted at this point. Maybe another bow guy, why not? Alright, I'm going to start digging up these fires. Placing them with dudes. More fire, why not? Yeah, probably replace you as well. Our bow guys have it. And maybe some more bows. And if you haven't quite built enough bows, you can always, help out with your main weapon. You'll melt pretty much everything as it spawns. You don't need to build exactly how I build. I'll dig these up. just to accelerate things a bit. Alright, final wave time. Maybe just set up a bunch of spear guys. And no flyers this round, so we don't even have to worry about anything sneaking through here. Not quite tier 3s everywhere, but it's usually a fun goal to shoot for, to try to optimize it to that point. There's definitely stuff I could have done to squeak out a bit more money, but it is not required for cherrying things. Alright, GG's. Until next time.